back with a requested video, a late one. Again, if you have not seen my last mention on my community tab, I was out on some health issues. So yes, I have been delayed, but now I'm trying to get back into the swing of things because, life happens. So with all of that being said, you've seen the video, you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title of this video. You know I'm going to be doing a reading on Shawn Mendes, Drake, and Camilla Cabello. There was something like late last year. I know it seems like it was so long ago now. But there was something, late last year where a lot of people was really worried for Shawn Mendes' health because they believe he was in a sex cult. You can see my reading on that here. You can click here and you can see it on the icon. There was also, rumors and allegations about Drake and Camilla Cabello possibly hooking up and what was going on. And I'm going to be doing a reading on that as well. If you're wondering why these cards look so small, if you've never seen Lenormand cards, that is what these are. They're just another form of tarot. So I'm going to start the reading off with that. Oh, but before I get into that, I guess I should do my spiel. Yes, I use cards. I use cartomancy, I use divination, I use astrology, numerology, geomancy, whatever I need to kind of get through these readings in order to get messages straight from spirit, the ones that the spirit deems me worthy to get and receive in order to get through these readings. If divination is something that does not resonate with you, I really do urge you to take this time and click off, find something else on the corner and recesses of YouTube for you and your spirit to enjoy. And I thank you for the view, but you are dismissed. If cartomancy, divination, etc. does not bother you, let's proceed forward with the rest of the heathens, and we're going to get into this reading. But I do want to urge you that you must use your power of discernment. That is the greatest power you can have. And note that all statements made in this video are alleged for entertainment purposes only, okay? So I hope you got your tea. Hope you're taking a seat. And let's get into this. So let's see here. So the reason why I thought for this particular reading I should use the Lenormand cards is because I want to see, we're basically going to do, I'm going to read Camilla Cabello from Shawn Mendes to Drake, and I want to see kind of like where the energy has changed and what it is. So I figure if I was to use my regular tarot cards, it'll be a lot. But with this one, I can pull up to like 5 cards. So I can know the energy between them and where she, he, or with the man stand. And it wouldn't take up too much space. So that's another reason why I decided to use the Lenormand, just to kind of give you an insight into my thoughts. So okay. I had 2 cards here. We have the market, we have the sun, but I just need 1. Okay, it's the key here. It's best not to read Lenormands in reverse. You already have the negative notions and the positive notions involved. So move these over. I probably should move these up because I'm going to pull some additional cards and I don't want these to be overshadowed because they're so small. And then we have the fountain or the garden. I also like to say the party, the social card. And the underlying card here is funny. We have the boat because they were spotted on Drake's yacht. So that's funny. And the lily. So let's get into this. So, for anyone who has not read or used Lenormand cards, I'm going to go through and explain this. So, with this one, you have the boy. So the boy, I also kind of read it as like the, what is it, the Six of Cups in tarot, where it's kind of like those past life, those past enjoyments. It could also be the questioner or the querent who is asking for the question. But in regards to this being about Camilla Cabello and her feelings towards Shawn Mendes, to me, it just feels like that's where I was when I was younger. We had a connection. There was some relationship. There was love. It was very playful energy. Then we have here with the key, I think with the key being here and with this being in Hollywood, to me, it just shows like there was access here. There was a lot of access to, I don't know, additional promotion. There was access to certain rooms that I couldn't get in before. There was maybe some solidifying of my celebrityism. I don't know if this was just a thing of like her being like, because I don't know. I think I got this energy before. To me, I feel like there was some genuine love between her and Shawn Mendes, but I also think she wants more. She wants better, and I think she felt like Shawn Mendes would not give that to her. Speaking from Camilla Cabello's point of view. So to me, it just feels like the key, the access was like, yes, I loved it. It helps me get into certain rooms, into certain spaces, but eventually I had to move on from that. She comes up as the bedroom. So the bed could be literally, you made your bed, so lie in it. It could be something romantic. It could be trying on other partners. It could be her place of solitude, like where she resolves and goes back to in order to plot, plan, scheme, think, work things out here. But with this being the bedroom card showing up here, and I am doing essentially like a romance reading between the time she was with Shawn Mendes to where she is with Drake. To me, it just feels like she is leaving the notion of love behind. And here goes into that energy here with spirit, where it's like, beliefs, maybe it's beliefs, the systems, those constructs that were around me. I'm willing to leave those behind in order to get to where I want to. And here comes Drake with the party card, the social card, the I'm getting out there, I'm mixing and mingling. So I feel like there could have been a romantic relationship between her and Drake, but I don't think it was anything serious. I feel like it was just her trying a different flavor, as she should. She's a young woman. I'm not going to hate on that. Do what you do. So to me, it just feels like she, from the point she was with Shawn Mendes, she kind of seen the power that comes with you being able to walk into a room as a celebrity couple, and kind of like what that opens up for you and what that allows for you, the kind of legitimacy it earns you in the industry, versus what it is when you start playing smart with who you are partnering or coupling up with or who you're being seen with. You can kind of see that evolution here in her cards for her. Um, let's see here. Is there anything else that I'm picking up from this? Um, yeah, to me, okay, yeah. So, I think it was a difficult relationship because again, I think there was some genuine love there, but it was not enough to hold the relationship together. It probably took more work than she wanted. With this key here, like it's probably more work than I wanted. This also relates to the Eight of Diamonds. So to me, usually when I see the Eight of Diamonds, I read it like in tarot with the Eight of Coins. Like I'm supposed to be reaping benefits, but I'm probably not really getting everything that I wanted. It did have a negative side to it as well. And then we're ending up here with she's coming to a co-realization with the Eight of Spades here, or the Eight of Swords, where it's like, okay, I'm realizing that I have to do away with those childish and those frivolous thoughts in order to kind of like get where I want to be. To me, it just seems, it kind of reeks of what do I need to do in order to be acknowledged in the Hollywood sphere? How can I get back on the map? She has kind of fallen off since her last album. So yeah, to me it just reeks of like, how can I get myself back out here? How can I what can I do to kind of like earn my spot, my keep? So let's see here. Oh no, actually let's do this. Let's do the Southern Oracle so we can see if we can expand on this a little bit. And I'm doing this from Camilla's perspective because I've never read for her before. And quite honestly, I don't want to pick up on any more of Drake's childish energy. And after delving into Shawn Mendes' dark energy in that last video, I don't want to tap into that again. So I'm doing it from her perspective just to kind of like save myself. So hopefully this isn't being too confusing for you all. I'm trying to go through and explain as best I can, but I'm also trying to save my energy. Okay, so then we have here, well, that just diddles my pickle. Yep. So again, it's just lining up like, hey, I had some joyous, it was some success here with Shawn Mendes. You know, it was kind of like the fairy tale. It was the love. It was someone with similar culture. It was somebody who was also young, somebody who was soft hearted that I knew wouldn't kind of like hurt me. It was all of those things, but I knew we would only get so far because he's not cold hearted. Like, maybe not as much as me, but he's probably not very calculating as much as I am. Okay. See, over yonder, I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to get past this hardship. I'm ready to move forward. I want to claim my prize. I want to get back out here. I want to um, see the world. I want to conquer what I came out here to conquer. I don't want to be called the failure that people have been calling me. And this wants to come out when life gives you lemons, opportunity, optimism. I'm trying to, it's just reinforcing what I said with the Lenormand cards here. There was a lot of success. Her wishes was granted. She did feel comfortable with Shawn in a sense of like emotionally maybe, but she did not feel comfortable or like she was exceeding in life because she was not where she wanted to be career wise with Shawn. Like, yes, he helped open up the door. A lot of people were talking about them. They kept their names in her mouth. She kept from being forgotten. I think that's also why she probably got back with him to kind of like reignite that nostalgia people had about their relationship. But I think for her sake, just mentally, she was like, I can no longer just be married to those notions of the, young Camilla where you find your Prince Charming in Hollywood. Like, that wasn't going to happen. And I think also it contributes to the fact that she already hurt Shawn once. I think Shawn was still recovering from a lot of his heartache and his traumas. And so it made it hard for them to kind of like reconnect. And she was like, I'm not dealing with that. And she left. She didn't want to kind of like clean up that mess. Whereas with Drake, she know he's just out here for opportunity and for a good time. And she knows that he's a good, can I say ally to have in the industry? If you do what he asks. Okay, let's see what additional information is coming up here. Oh, yes, relationships is definitely coming up. What else? What additional messages? Oh, we have bullseye that also flipped over. We also had mirror reflection show up here. So let's see. We have not for relationships. I seen bullseye, focus. Yep, these are out of focus. These are not lining up. It's not where I want it to be. Mirror reflection. And can I get one more card, one additional message that you deem me worthy to know, Spirit, in regards to Camilla Cabello's upcoming or dealings with Drake? Okay. So, yep, we have, And I just want to point this out that we also have the chances, the dice card for the underlying card here. It is coming up in reverse. So to me, it feels like she may have not chose the right person to kind of like connect herself with, because to be honest, who doesn't know at this point? In my personal opinion, Drake is the F-boy. Yeah, he may be cool to make alliances with, but he is always for self at the end of the day. Like, even if you were to sleep with him and he promised you the world, who's to say after, he has that nut of clarity that he's not going to be like, you know what, well, I go, I renege on that. Like, we're not going to do that. So yeah, I think the mirror card honestly is here because Drake reflects especially with this coming out kind of darker, I think Drake reflects the drive or the darker parts that Camilla wants to ignore about herself, maybe. Or that maybe she didn't realize that she actually has, or that she could see herself becoming in connection with Drake. And I think that's probably why the mirror, the reflection card is here. Those two are kind of like mirror counterparts. Here with the focus in the not on the relationship, yeah, I just feels like her focus is not on relationship, it's on opportunity, it's on excelling, it's on leveling up, hence why the journey card is here and it's coming up in reverse. She still feels stuck, stagnant, subverted, misdirected, or something. Like she's hitting a glass ceiling in some situation or case when it comes to her career. And I think that's a big struggle for her. I think that is something that's like a big headache, and that she's struggling with overcoming that. And I don't know if that's because of something internal with herself, because she's dealing with the struggle of mirroring like who she has learned all her life that she needs to be, versus who she has learned since her time in Hollywood that the person she needs to be, or the persona and personality she's seen excel and thrive in Hollywood, based off of them being kind of like cutthroat in a sense. So I think it's just her kind of like mirroring those two worlds, and how does she get beyond that. I think that's probably also why the bed card came up here, because to me it didn't just mean kind of like sexual matters or just like relationships, but it also just, to me, I think it reminds me of like seclusion, one turning into oneself and thinking. So to me, yeah, it's just she's plotting and planning her next move, her level up. And I think she is taking a moment of respite and maybe internal solitude, some reflection here, looking to see exactly how she want to go about it. So that's what I think is going on between her, Drake, and Shawn Mendes. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I can't fault her for that. I know if I was in Hollywood, this better be worth it. I gotta make it worth it, because I'm here. I'm in the devil's playground. I gotta make it worth it. I don't know if I would be willing to put a lot of my morals or kill the thoughtful side of me, the caring side of me. But I think that's probably her struggle. Like, should I do away with that caring side of me, that side of me that knows this is wrong, and banish it and just do what I know I need to do in order to get to where I want, or do I sacrifice it all and throw it away? So yeah, that's what I'm getting in this reading. So you let me know what jumped out to you in this reading, and put it down in the comment section below. Let's discuss it. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to see the next time I upload, make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe so you can keep up with everything and all things LotusMaje divination. With all of that being said, I will see you all on the next one. And great day or night wherever you are. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.